Hello, everyone. One of the hottest games of 2025 was Moon Colony Bloodbath. This is from the designer Donald X. Baccarino, Donald the 10th Baccarino. Anyway, this is the same designer of Dominion, a game that I love. One of the most famous and perhaps, the godfather of the deck building. And so I was very intrigued when Rio Grande decided to send me a review copy, and so I want to see what this great designer came up in this game. In this game, you are going on the moon, try to colonize it, but things goes not very well for you and your colony. You start facing problems, and you may eventually die. You start very nicely. You can start working. You can get the resources, get some money, and then you keep doing stuff. But then trouble can show up, and so you need to take a new event. People can start starving. There is a paperwork to do. There are glitches, and you have the robots. They can come and kill your people, and you keep doing this, trying to play some cards, building your buildings, having a small engine that allows you to gather more resources, save you from being slaughtered by robots, and try to be at the end of the game the greatest colony, or better, the one that has the most survival at the end of the game. This is a 1 to 4 player game. To start the game, you select one of the scientists. They don't really have a special power, so all the scientists, they look the same. They only have a different color. And each scientist is assigned with a deck of 5 cards that you will keep aside. These are the perks. You're going to have some resources. You see here the starting resources. And then you have also cards. These are the buildings that you will try to build throughout the game because they will allow you to have a special power, but also each building has some humans, and humans is essentially your health point. You try to survive. This game will beat you up and will make your people die. And so, in order for you to stay alive, you need to have people, and building provides you that. Then you make a deck of 6 cards plus 2. You have these green cards. You have 4 work cards and 2 trouble. And then randomly you add 2 twist cards. These are the twist cards in purple. You put it together, you shuffle, and you are ready to start the game. Everyone plays it simultaneously, and then you're going to start revealing the card. The first card can be simply a work card. So you take one of these tokens just to allow you to remember how many work cards have been revealed, and you can select one of the 5 action. You can restock, so you get some of these crates that will help you trigger some buildings. You can mine. This is a way to gather money. You can farm, a way to gather apples, which is the food for your people. You can research to get more cards into your hand, and then you can play, and you're gonna have your cards. You have the cost of the cost of the card and the special power. So sometimes you're gonna have something that is some rewards when you lose it. Sometimes you have rewards when you play. So you will spend the resources, and you slowly build cards in front of you. And every turn you keep playing another card from the central deck. In this case, we have a twist. You will resolve it. Twist always manipulate resources. They allow you to gather more cards, more resources, but it's always a twist. There's always something a little bit nasty, and so you need to plan ahead what you're gonna do. You can have trouble. Troubles will increase the difficulty, or will increase the nasty things that are gonna happen throughout the game. Will add events. You will start from event 1, and you will go down to event 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Yes, if you manage to survive that far, you can finish the game and be at 11, 13. And you see here some of the events are very nasty. You lose people. Then you're going to have other twists. You will keep working and have more troubles. But one of the troubles or other cards is that will force you to bring robots, and that will be added to your deck. All the robots will cause you to lose people. When this deck runs out, then you take all the cards you played before, you shuffle, and you start again. And so you may have cards that allow you to manipulate, you keep working, having money, but then you start losing people. And you start with 30 people, and slowly you're gonna pay them and discard them because the game will force you to do that. Once all your resource and people are gone, then you start sacrificing the building. You can lose a building to get the amount of people indicated over here. And some of the buildings have a reward when you lose them. And so this is a survival game of some sort. You keep revealing cards from this dreadful deck. You try to get buildings to play them to have a small hope that you are going to be the last man standing. And sometimes buildings allow you to get perks, perks only for you, but they are so small sometimes. Too money, too apple, two people. Oh, this is so good. You better play really early. You stay there and you tactically try to survive and avoid that all your building will destroy. You try to survive as long as possible. I haven't never seen the 13 cars. I've never seen it. We were very close. And eventually one of the players at the table will run out of people. And that's when the game ends. You start counting all the people in the tokens, in the cards, and whoever has the most is the winner. It's an extremely easy game to teach. It's an extremely game to play. The cards are very well written. What you need to do is very clear from the beginning, and it's just there watching a dreadful horror movie unfolding in front of you. And there is that tactical nature where you have cards at the beginning and you start already foreseeing what terrible things can happen. Having a robot is horrible. And you know you're going to add a robot every single time you go through the deck. Because yes, one of the event is to add a robot. Eventually will happen. And so you get ready. You start trying to make a small combo of resources. You get money to exchange it in food to pay your people, or you get crates that you can exchange at the same time during one action to get people. But you have only 4 war cards, and the and the deck grows very fast. It's a very fascinating game. Every time I play, I have a different feeling when I stand up from the table. No, when I win, I feel relief. When I lose, I feel really drained out of energy because I tried my best to rescue my colony, but I did not succeed. I understand this is not a game for everyone, and I see why it's appealing. It's appealing because it's fast. It's appealing because you have something new. Usually you build your deck. He is the master, the grand master of deck building. In this case, you build a deck which is shared, but it actually destroying you from inside. It's a cancer that spreads around the table, and only one person will succeed, and at least one will succumb by the end of the game. And so, if you like that kind of atmosphere, if you like something definitely unique, I've never seen a game that does something like this. This is something that you want to check it out. I'm honest. It's not a game that I want to play every time, but sometimes I really want to challenge myself and see also how the story unfolds. At the table, you have people sharing their own story. The text on the top is so evocative, is so clever. And the art, I really like this 50s cartoonist type of look and art. And I know it's not for everyone, but we know it's Rio Grande makes a very bold decision regarding art. And I honestly enjoy it. This is something that I will keep playing. Not every time. I guess I said, I'm honest, not every time, but it's something that I want to keep on my collection simply because it does something different I've never seen before. And if you made it so far, I want to thank you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. You know the drill. This is not your first YouTube video, am I right? Thank you very much, and see you next time. Ciao.